Hi guys, welcome back to Helldivers, and today we're going to be showing you the LAS-12 Tanto Laser. That was one of the add-on pack weapons you can buy from the store. It's pretty damn good. I'd have to say, on the Bug Planet, so far it's now turning out to be my favourite weapon. I'm also using the Rec 6 charge, although I'm finding it hard to even use it efficiently, because once the alarm's gone, you really get a chance to even change weapons. More about using the actual primary weapon to kill everything in sight, and I think the LAS-12 is just brilliant. Some of the main benefits of this, particularly at this high level, because the bugs and the stealth bugs jump at your feet or jump towards you, and you're moving around quickly. A lot of it's close combat, close quarters stuff anyway. So you can see there, they jump towards you. So it doesn't really matter about having the distance. It's a very powerful little laser. And generally, it takes down these stealth bugs pretty quick. You can see there, it just took him straight out. Takes down all the medium-sized bugs as well, all the warrior bugs. No problem at all. But it also moves quick. Very great agility to it, so you can actually move around very quick, target the enemy and quickly turn. So I'm absolutely loving it at this level. It's really, really good against the bugs. I've yet to use it against the other enemies, because I only got it last night, but I had a couple of test runs to see what it was like, and once I'd fully upgraded it, I'm really, really liking it. Now, there's also a couple of other massive benefits of this LAS-12 Tanto, really big benefits. Now, one of them is when you get a suitcase in your hand, you can still use it. You don't swap to a pistol. And the other one is when you go into fight for your life, when you're down on the floor, you can still use it. So there's two huge benefits just from that. Oops, didn't see him coming. So yeah, that's two massive benefits, but there's also such a great weapon to play. At speed, the agility of using it. Whereas the scythe turns very slowly, and the sickle's got that kind of sporadic spray, and it tends to overheat just a little bit quick for my liking, the sickle. This doesn't overheat too quick. It's very powerful, so anything that comes close to you is pretty much dead meat. Even against the brood commanders. You can take the brood commanders down with this pretty good. So I'm using it on these bug planets very successfully, and I dare say it's not necessarily making the game quicker, purely because you've got to do the objectives, but I think it speeds up your actual gameplay whilst you're moving around, taking the enemy out. Now these air defense batteries seem to be slightly different as well, which is quite good, because there's only two of them instead of three. I like that. So again, there you can see took the stealth bug out pretty quick. And again, those things normally take a little bit of a beating. It's very powerful up close. I really like these new volcanic planet surfaces, they're really nice. Now the only problem with the satchel bomb, the Rec 6 satchel bomb, which I've got armed, it's the case that you've got to change from your primary weapon to use it. And that's the one disadvantage of using it. Although it's very good, it gives you a little bit more versatility. Once the alarm has actually gone off and you're trying to use it, there's so many bugs jumping at you, you need your primary weapon. Because if you start chucking a bomb and detonating it at things that are close to you, you'll just blow yourself up. So that's the only one disadvantage of it. It's very powerful, it's a very good weapon. So you can see here now, once I pick up the suitcase, I can still use my laser. Awesome. Absolutely brilliant. So this has just made things so much better for parcel runs. Or suitcase runs, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it's just superb, it really is. Now this will definitely take over as my primary weapon now on Bug Planets. Oop, shout. They're quite sneaky. I think they place all the materials next to these little volcanic vents. They must have done that on purpose. Notice there's another one right next to the volcanic vent. Yeah, sneaky arrowhead. Trying to get us burnt alive. Right. These are guaranteed fails now. Maybe in multiplayer you'll be able to do these, but I think defending these things are guaranteed fails, because unless you kill every single patrol in the area, when they call up the new bugs, the tentacles go up right next to the defend, so it's as bad as the Illuminate ones. As soon as that's there, you might as well just run. Look at where that big bug came up as well. I really wish they'd have a little exclusion zone around the objective, so nothing can come up right next to the objective. You can't do that. Even if you're in multiplayer, I mean, how are you going to do that unless somebody stood there with a recoilless rifle ready to kill it? Can't do it. So all of these defend objectives now, forget it. I'd just run up, click the button, run away, save some time. I already would. Not unless you play multiplayer and you want to try. But you'll see here again, as soon as I click the button, I defend it for a little bit of time, but some bugs come up at the bottom of the screen, which I don't see. And they kill all their... They call in a big bug. And once the big bug appears, they call in alarm. I actually get to use the satchel bomb for once. I love it. I absolutely love using it, but it's a shame you don't get a little bit more chance to use it because having to swap weapons. But right, there goes the alarm. Now, virtually every time they call the alarm, these big bugs appear. They really do. Right, there's the big bug. Now his tentacles come up right next to the object I've got to defend. What are you supposed to do about that? There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So, I think I'm just going to, from now on, just any of these objectives, I'm just going to walk up to them, press the button, run away, and carry on. Just speed up for them. Pointless trying to even do it. It's not like they're hard to kill, but if their tentacles come up right next to the objective, little OP. Take all those materials I can get at the moment, and a lot of things to upgrade. New airstrike's pretty decent, but the only problem is it doesn't kill a tank bug in one shot. So because of the cooldown, I'm not so sure I'm going to be using it solo too much, maybe on the lower levels, but on a level 12 it just doesn't kill a tank outright, so it's not that effective. 75-second cooldown, and once you've taken 40% off, that brings you down to a decent time, but if it can't kill a bug outright in one shot, then you need something that can. Now, at least the parcel bomb you can. I'm a bit unlucky with this one because I think I've got a problem with the directional pad on my controller. Somehow one of the buttons might not work very well. When I go to throw out static fields, I keep on... oh, that's the other worst thing about it. When you pick it up, it automatically changes to the weapon you pick up. Because when you're picking up the parcel bomb, you don't want to pick up the parcel bomb and then change straight to it. See, I'm trying to chuck down static fields and buttons just don't work, and it's catching me out a lot at the moment, which means I'm having to get in the crap too much. See, on my other controller I was able to do it pretty good, but my other controller didn't work with the new weapons. Bloody PS4 controllers, I don't know what they like. They're good, but the directional pads are a little bit crappy. Right, get one of those on the floor first thing. See, I don't mind these new bugs when there's a bit of space. I mean, they are manageable, quite easy manageable. You can see here, when you actually want to change to the parcel bomb and use it, it's very hard because once the alarm's gone, you've got these little bugs jumping at you constantly, which means you need your primary weapon. And the LAS-12 is just absolutely brilliant. Tried to use it there, but he started moving again, so that's the other problem. Once you've chucked those charges, the enemy starts moving. Going to be a really good weapon, I'd imagine, when you're playing co-op, and there's a couple of you, if you got static fields and shields and stuff, I think that would be a fantastic combination. But solo, it's not so easy to use, so I might not use it much playing solo. It's a shame because it's a good weapon, but you need that primary weapon. You've got to kill these little bugs jumping on your feet. Right, it's Forrest Gump time. Run! Run! If in doubt, run. It always works. Anyway, close escape again. That's a pretty decent time though. I think you can see how effective the LAS-12 Laser is. It's a really, really good weapon. It's definitely worth buying it, and I think, supporting Arrowhead and doing all the stuff they're doing. The game was cheap to begin with. It really was. I mean, most games are £40 off Amazon, aren't they? So can't complain about spending a couple of pounds for a good weapon. So anyway, that's the LAS-12 Laser. Hope you enjoy that. I'll come back tomorrow with one of the other new additions. I'll try and insert that new mech unit into the equation, because that's pretty damn good as well. I like that. So I'll get that on tomorrow probably. Okay, I'll see you guys again soon. Cheers. Goodbye.